Okay, today I'm going to demonstrate how to create clouds using a spray bottle. I've had some interest in this with some of my subscribers. They asked me to do several more of these videos. You adjust the tip so that droplets come out. You don't want a strong stream of water, and you don't want mist. You want droplets coming out. And I'll demonstrate that. I laid down a horizon line. If you do this, if you use tape, be sure and run this tape over a towel or something that'll pick up lint. Otherwise, it might pull up some of the paper. Okay, I've got ultramarine blue. Let me see here. Ultramarine blue and burnt sienna up here. That's to create a gray. Let me get that. And then down here, I've got cerulean blue. Let me get that up like so. So I have two brushes, one to create a gray for most clouds have gray in them. That's how you can distinguish. You don't want just a blob of white. And this will be used for the sky, the cerulean blue. Now for dabbing purposes, you gotta be able to dab. I use Viva paper. So here we go. We'll bring the sky down from up in this corner. See those droplets? That's what you want. Bring it down from the corner there. All right. Now I laid that in pretty dark, so we'll lighten that up. Okay, we'll make the pigment in the water work for you to create a cloud. This is what you want, these little blots of white. That gives it a little definition. Okay, bring this down. Now, a lot of your time will be spent watching the clouds create themselves, and you have to have patience. So, I'll be back. I'm going to let this dry. Okay, I'm back. This is still a little wet, but this is what you want. This will be the start of a cloud. Down here will be a cloud. So that's what we'll do. Okay. This brush is for the blue. Now I'm going to create a gray, mixing burnt sienna and ultramarine blue. All right, that's a good gray. Now, clouds usually are dark at the bottom, so we'll bring this cloud in from the bottom. Oops, a little bit too much water there. All right. Here's where we create the cloud. Get this in the camera. Now this was still a little wet here, so that's going to mix in. Now see how I'm just blotting very lightly. So let's make this a little darker. There we go. And we'll bring the cloud up. You want to leave some white there. I'm just dabbing real lightly. Okay, we're getting a cloud here. Yeah, I'm liking that. Let's see. Put a little dark down in here. Give it a little definition, bring it up like so. Yeah, that's what you want right there. Just little touches. Okay, like I said, patience. I'm going to stop here and let this dry. All right, I'm back. This is pretty much dry. We're getting a cloud there. So let's bring in some, we'll do more cloud here. Get a nice gray. See how that's working with the little spritz from the spray bottle? All right. Okay, we'll dab there. And let's see the water work for us. Yeah, that's turning out to be a good cloud there. Okay, let's bring a little bit, whoops. Knowing when to dab, that's a key. You'll just have to practice on this. Yeah, we're getting a good cloud here. As you can see, this is going to be a busy sky. This would be your focal point. If you had a real busy foreground, you wouldn't want a sky like this. It would overwhelm. Okay, let's keep working. See how these spritz is off to the left. We'll drop in some gray. turn this into a cloud here. Now, let's bring some water down, or some blue. Putting this in real heavy up here. And let's bring this down a little. Get ready to blot. Okay, we're getting the cloud. See the gray coming up? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Bring this up off the page. Okay, we're going to let this dry. I'll blot a little bit here. All right, I'll be back. Okay, everything's dry, buckled a little bit, but we can work with that. I'm going to bring this is busy over here now. Let me show you this. This is hot press paper, but as you can see, I came in real dark here and see how it absorbs. Whenever you're working with watercolor, whenever you go in dark, it's always going to dry a lot lighter. Maybe not a lot, depending on the paper you're working with. So we're going to bring the cloud over and then drop in some blue. Let's see how we like that. So here we go. Move this over. Get a gray going here. We might make this pretty dark over here just for fun. Okay, that's a pretty dark cloud. Let's run it across, marry it up with this other cloud. Oops, wrong brush. All right, let's see. Do I like this? Yeah. We're marrying the two clouds together. And let's bring, oop, that's way too blue. Okay, we're watching it work for us. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. Now, as I mentioned, this is going to dry a lot lighter. So I'm coming in pretty dark. Okay, I don't like this straight line here. Usually there's no, oops, there we go, it's going up. Okay. All right, I'm liking that. We'll bring some blue in here, create a cloud, the top of the cloud. But basically this is kind of boring, so we're going to put a lot of dark down here. Just jazz it up a little. Okay. That's kind of fun right there. All right. Now this look is almost impossible to get if you just paint a sky. This, as you can see, the water's working for you, and those little droplets create drops and then dry paper, drops, dry paper, drops, dry paper, and that's what these little holes are. So knowing when to stop, that's the key. And we'll let this dry. I'll be back. Now, if you want to dry it quicker and set the color before it diffuses too much, you can hit it with a hairdryer like this. So you get the idea. I locked this color in. If I can get that. Kind of like that. It's kind of gray brown. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Now we'll drop a little blue in here and then see if we'll call it a day. All right, what do we got here? That's a pretty angry cloud. But that's what I'm trying to demonstrate. Of course, if you're doing a foreground that's really busy, you can diffuse all this even more, so it pushes it back. Now we got a white blob up here. What are we going to do about that? What are we going to do? I'm going to introduce just a little bit of blue. See how we do. The spray bottle isn't working all that well. Okay, here we go. All right, we're getting a cloud there. We'll dab a little. Yeah, I'm liking that. Oh, crap. Wrong brush. Let me use this one. Okay, we'll bring this down like so. Yep. Okay. Dropped my spray bottle. Sorry about that. All right. Put the cloud up like so. How far down do we want to bring the blue? I'm kind of liking that. Okay, know when to stop, know when to stop. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? I'm liking this. Liking this cloud coming up like so. We'll put just a little bit of gray up in here. And over here. Okay, there's your gray for the cloud. You got to have a little gray in this white here. Yeah, I don't know if I like that, but let's see what we got. That's kind of fun. Like that. Okay, know when to stop. All right, I'll be back. Let me show you this. There we go. All right, I'm back. I'm adding a little blue up here. This, of course, has to be hardly noticeable because this is so busy. We'll put a little island down in here and then call it a day. So I'll be back. All right, a month or so ago, I did another sky video with clouds. And one of my subscribers said, well, instead of just doing the clouds, why don't you do something down here to finish the painting off? So that's what I did. I demonstrated how to do these clouds. And I came along and turned it into, she wanted to see a pretty picture. So tried to turn this into a pretty picture. I used tape along here to get the horizon line. Of course, I got the reflections here. And this is a fun technique. I could spend about 20 minutes doing a tutorial on this, on how to get these variations, how to create this look. So I might do that in the future. So I've been doing this these videos for only maybe 5 months working with a fine young gentleman. He helps me upload these. Well, he does. He uploads these. I do the pictures, he uploads them. So feel free to subscribe. I'm new to this, and I want to, when I finish up here, I kind of cheated. I dropped in some more blue here off camera just to make these two clouds, just to bust this up, make these two clouds here. And before I go, here's another technique. These are called Fritz scrubbers. Let me show you this. Fritz scrubber. Now, let's say I don't like, let's say this is too dark and I don't like it. I'll show you right here. You wet your Fritz scrubber and you lightly, let's say I want to get rid of some of this dark here. Just to, because it's too much of a line across here. So just lightly scrub. And let's see what this looks like. Have your Viva paper ready. Okay, that kind of turns it into, it breaks this up, makes it a little more fun. Let's see, let's say you want to turn this a little wider. You can just scrub very lightly. And let's see, that made it a little bit wider. So this is it. Hope you had fun. Feel free to subscribe and have a wonderful day.